What's up, people? It's your boy Spokesman Bray. We're back to finish off the season. We're 66-9. I think it's only like 7 or 8 games left in the season. 7 games, yeah, about 7 games left in the season till we actually make the playoffs. Just finished team practice now. We're about to go to.
What's up? You did? What was it, a neon? Huh. No, I got kicked at like 2 seconds before they got let out of the gates. Oh, my bad.
Special delivery post playmaker. Yeah.
Give us that mega fast.
Do you know what it means if you click on your mid-layer profile but it doesn't upload to the park, just kicks me out to the PS4 home screen?
Nobody else.
Wait. Let me read this. What's up, Jeremy Hill? It says, do you know what it means if you click on your My Player profile and it doesn't upload the part, it just kicks me out to the PS4 home screen? Yeah, it does that sometimes. So what you do is close the application, restart your system. Close the application, restart your system. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. I bet that started happening after you made your rebirth. Did it start glitching out after you made your rebirth? Usually that's what happens. I don't know, for some reason rebirth. Since 2K22. So yeah, close the application and restart your system. 243,000 VC left and got my God spot. Hello?
Close app and restart and it should work.
Close app and restart and it should work. Yes, definitely. It should work, bro. Close application, restart. And it should definitely start working, my brother.
Thanks, bro.
You welcome, my brother. Anytime, bro. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, show some love. Shit, maybe when I'm done getting the championship, maybe I'll go out there in the park or the wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying?
There's a Genji right there next to us. I didn't even realize.
Let me go see what kind of challenges Coach got for me real quick.
MP, I'm gonna chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach?
No, don't let him take it.
Let's get it, baby. Bet on Brooklyn, baby. All right. Green. 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 Green.
No, there's a Genji sniper up behind you.
Oh.
Oh,
He had to take over.
that pull up took a little too long. Green.
That was bad.
Green.
Get ready to rush. I have my ticket.
Got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now here's Irving. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable.
Wet.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie. Getting the
Yes,
ball
it
to
was.
the guy for the better look.
Irving against Porter. Outside, Green. Outside for Porter.
No way, we're about to get this coming.
Three, Smith. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Now the Nets with it. It's a three-point game. There's the three. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Boucher.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Gordon. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
That was a good comeback. Hey, I switched to this new dude called Baptist, something like that. And like he has this grenade launcher. All you gotta do is hit L2 and it shoots like healing grenades.
Nice.
And then art.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Porter. And Boucher with the block. On the wing, Curry. Green covering. Curry against Green. Here's Mr. Perfect. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last
What's
game.
up, Marvel Cup here? How you doing?
Clock is at 3. For 3, Durant.
Good. Actually, just started.
That's another 3. Wow.
Not bad though.
Is doing a tremendous job.
We're kicking ass. 9-0.
Porter pass to Green. Smith with a screen on Curry. Will it go? Irving against Porter. Picked by Smith. Porter shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
My favorite sports game is WWE and NHL.
Outside, Green. Pass to
Oh
Gordon.
man, you gotta check out the WWE that my bro did. We're the first ever tag team universe champions.
From his past mistakes.
Universe mode champions.
Controlling his turnovers. Now, still a work in progress, but all these
Green.
will serve him
Come
well.
on, man. Fuck out of here.
Probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For Houston, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Green finds Smith. Gordon outside. Puts up a 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Come
On
on,
the wing,
kick it over.
Durant. 13 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
What up, Kimiru? How you doing, my brother? Getting close, trying to get my boys to the playoffs.
Breakdown for Brooklyn.
In 2008,
Season is
Durant
almost over with.
it wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
They need something good to happen here.
Did they just say I was gonna get the Rookie of the Year award?
Oh, they need this. And it's laid up and in by Porter. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he become the leader in scoring.
What? Come on, bro. All right.
Nothing seemingly going his way.
Smith with a screen on Durant. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Right wing. 4-3.
Green.
Knocks down the triple.
Bitch.
He has 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Durant against Gordon.
Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Green from deep.
Assisting on the play was Curry.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offense.
Gordon finds Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got 5 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the high.
From deep. Dang. I tried to.
Outside.
This year, obviously, I won't be able to go undefeated because, it being that it was a entire new game, I had to get adjusted to everything. I lost 9 games, which I still hold the best NBA record. But I'm definitely gonna go perfect next season. I'm definitely, Kimiru, you have my word. I'm definitely gonna go for a perfect season next season. But I'm still trying to go for the best season in NBA history right now, which technically is it's 9 losses. I believe 74 wins. Right now I have 9 losses, 66 wins. So even though I couldn't make the history I want to make, I'm still gonna make some kind of history.
Green. And basket by Chris.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more confident moving the ball.
And that free kick attack is on drive.
Nice. From deep.
Inside. Here's Smith.
Oh. Nobody's guarding him? Y'all just gonna let him go in the paint like that? Alright. I'm gonna kill y'all from deep. Kick it.
Looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Gordon outside.
Yeah. Good defense.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. Curry. That shot off. And Houston will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to the Knicks. They hit a couple big shots. There was a little good consistency. Just not there to pay off the offense.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Trying to get some closer.
Get the PS4 version.
Gordon. And you can see Smith.
I don't want. I don't feel like starting from scratch, bro. It has to be a way. It has to be where I could be able to. Green in his face. Oh!
Answer with three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. Now here's Portland. 9 points for him in his last game. Curry against Green. Pass to Mr. Perfect.
Wet.
Three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 15. They're getting towards the perimeter. Four of the last 5 buckets have been threes. Porter pass to Green. Chris from downtown. Nails from beyond the arc. Chris has got 7 points. Boucher outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. That drop. And it comes off the assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Now here's Gordon. Providing his team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. And Simmons is checked in for Boucher. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort. Not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Curry. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. The three from Nwaba. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one. You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home.
They take the air out of the crowd again and again and big shots. They never let the fans get too.
Guys, did y'all see me run over the cameraman? What the fuck?
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
What? Damn.
The Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, the chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in his team. I'm glad to see him. Banked it in off the glass.
Too much.
Got his second bucket on the night. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get inside that paint.
If you can show me how to not lose all my shit. But let me ask you something. Once I switch over to the PS4, will I be able to go back? I mean, once I switch over to the PS5, will I be able to go back to the 4? Will I be able to go like back and forth, or?
The rebound by Simmons. And Brooklyn has possession. 13-point lead.
Wet.
Perfect. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 24.
Yes. Yes, I am, Mr. Marvel. Yes, I am, my beautiful brother. Get that shit out of here. Get that. Oh, that was a nice move. Very nice. Very nice.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Now Harris. Outside Simmons. 6 on the shot clock.
Wet. Oh, what the Steph Curry shimmy? What this?
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
With this shoulder shimmy, like. Oh, that was crazy.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Harris.
Thank you so much, Tropical.
He's got it on board.
Even with the miss, that's a 5% shot for him.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Shouts out to Tropical. Shouts out to everybody out there watching. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click that share button. Help me go viral.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep. Connects again from distance.
Triple of the game. Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Here's Porter. That's his third bat.
Not bad. I'm 10 for 15, y'all. Come on, for the 3-point line, I only missed 5 threes. 5 out of 15. Shit. That's not bad. Made 10.
5 shots. Solid work. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, you bitch.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Angoon's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting.
Damn.
Warren.
I had to choke on that one. It goes, DJ. Y'all gotta go to the stream chat. Y'all gotta go to the stream chat. Yo, y'all can't believe what this motherfucker. Oh my god. And then you gotta scroll down to where what the fuck? Put my ankles behind my ears.
Bro, they threw me off the map.
What the fuck?
Yeah, me
Yo,
too. Trying to get off.
y'all wildin' on the chat. Y'all are funny, yo.
My God.
That's yo, as long as y'all having a good time, man. I'm loving it. That's what's up.
Shot clock at 5. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Porter with it.
Brick. Oh, he made it.
Good. Porter's got 9. And so it's the
Y'all 10, 15, 32 point, 3 rebounds. Oh shit. Y'all wild. Y'all wild. Can you see y'all? Y'all stupid. Yo, Ghost DJ, I swear, if you don't take 2 minutes out to go fucking check out the chat, yo. Oh my god, yo. These motherfuckers are wilding in the chat, bro.
Check out that one game, boy.
I did check it out, you assholes. Y'all can't even check out the chat. I told you I checked it out. Y'all wow.
Clearly, they played well in the first period because of the self-made attitude. They're playing for one another and focusing on making plays.
What you know about Kimbo Slice, man? Rest in peace, man. That motherfucker was an awesome fighter.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets. Starting the second. Smith plays the 4.
Give me that one.
Jalen Green is out there with Josh Christopher. And it's Nwaba in at the small forward.
Hi guys, Mr. Perfect last out and on a bad match. He ended up with 7 points and was on pointing a Hall of Fame level performance. The whole league is talking about now.
A Hall of Fame level performance.
He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. And the Rockets making a change here. Matthews has checked in.
I can't be raised. Oh my God! See, y'all making me miss shots and shit, man. Oh, KB was stupid. Keep you say you about to pull out the Holy Bible. Stupid. Y'all motherfuckers making me miss shots and shit.
Just over a minute in. Here's Sumner. Takes a three.
Oh.
Talking about Kyrie.
How am I missing these shots, bro? Get this shit out of here. Wow, he made that over 3 people.
He's the most skilled him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph might handle those shots. The dude can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Christopher.
In my college career, yes. In all my college careers, I played for the Florida Gators.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Green covering.
Wet. That is a negative for me, no. I've never actually played actual shit. I wish. Nah, I played college ball in the game, not in real life.
And the net, another three.
Certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Did y'all see that shot?
Smith. On the attack, Green can cash it in from close range.
Slashes the bucket. Like you expect him to make just when he missed them.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Christopher. Here's Matthews. 14 points for him last game against New York. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists. Gordon comes in for Christopher. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon, a pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Picked by Smith. Pass to Chris.
Bring it. Ah, he made it. I left him open.
10 points in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Takes him. And it's laid in by Simmons.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside, Green.
Yes, you are. Really? I don't think that was a foul. Team Miro, you gotta love all walks of life, man. Was that a foul? I don't think that was a foul, bro. I don't think that was a foul. I do not think that was a foul, bro. You see that? You seen that? You seen that shit? I knew that wasn't a foul. Come on, bro. I knew that wasn't a foul, bro. That was a good challenge, huh? And I won a tip.
And here's Curry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Launches a three.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
That was a nice shot, huh, bro? Yo, I'm killing him. What was that, 12? 12 or 17?
Outside, Green. Back to Gordon.
Yo, I wanna make it. I can't wait to get to the finals. I wanna,
Chris the screen.
you know,
To the middle.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like break a record. Oh, why would he do that? What's up with that?
Chris has got 5 points now.
Pretty sure I'm gonna break the record for singing the most threes in the finals game. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's the last record to break. I think I broke every other single record, except for maybe steals and assists. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the only two. Steals and assists. I can't lie. I can get more assists, but I focus more on scoring. You gotta win.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Here's Sumner. Here's Mr.
Wet.
Perfect.
Ah, that's brick. Ah, that's a brick. Fuck. Yeah, I was wide open too.
Easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They're punishing those late
I guess I could have stepped up a little bit.
getting good looks inside
Hey,
throughout the
fuck
half.
that.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Chris. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Curry. In covering. Good. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York. To the wing, right side. Chris the screen. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Some good defense, y'all boy.
Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Nets.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Gordon against Durant. To the paint. Here's Smith. Green for 3. Drops in the 3. Green's got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Simmons against Green. Here's the hook.
Oh, that boy looking like Kareem with that hook shot.
He's got 8 points in the quarter.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like
He's a beast in the post. The paint.
Here's Gordon.
Get that shit out of here.
Foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, that was not a foul, bro. I can't challenge that, King Miru. I can't challenge that, bro. You know that was not a fucking foul, bro. Fuck it, whatever. They don't have that shit. Y'all still gonna lose anyways.
He's been an impact player at times in his career.
well, you know, BM, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you could be in trouble.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Here's Mr. Perfect. Gordon brings the double team.
Ah, get the fuck out of here.
On the wing, wobble. Three-pointer. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Durant. Pass to Mr. Perfect for three. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the inside.
You better believe it.
Rebounded by the Nets. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through
What?
Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and their teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gordon. He has 7. They grab their own miss from the arc. That shot missing. And the Nets with possession here.
Ah.
Now here's Martin.
Come on, bro.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Chris. Shot from the wing.
Frick.
Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. And here's Simmons. Right side Durant.
What?
No
Come on.
three.
Come on,
Well,
KD.
the Rockets shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they definitely run in practice. Back to Warren. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Floats one up. Porter.
Ah! Really?
And the Rockets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And here's Gordon from the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Mr. Perfect.
What?
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
That shit out of here, bitch.
Martin against Durant. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc.
What?
That shot is
Oh,
off.
come on,
So
KD.
Houston will take it the other way. Gordon with it. He's got 10. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the shot goes down.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Mr. Perfect.
Ah!
Martin inside. Guarded by Durant. Outside Porter. Now Martin. And here's Gordon. 12 points for him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. We've got 13 seconds left in the half. Pass to Martin. Şengün with it. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Martin. Off target with the three. And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Hawks, they clearly have the advantage, but they have to maintain their focus and execute, Ernie.
Looking forward to seeing how that one plays out, that's for sure. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's been a 3-point barrage for them. They're making the extra pass. They're turning it into good shots. Oh, man, this team is playing great. They rarely give the defense a chance to recover.
And they let it fly, making the defenders cry.
Oh, are you rhyming over here?
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Chris Boucher out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Up top, Curry, defended by Gordon. Curry passes to Irving. Back to Curry. Now here's Boucher. Timeout called. Brooklyn. An interesting subplot for Houston.
The Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving and that touch he has.
Now here's Porter. He's got 9. Smith finds Green. Picked by Smith. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And here's the fast break. Here's Chris. And count the basket.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line. Creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Durant. Over to the wing. Outside Curry. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That one goes in. Chris has got 5 points in the quarter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
The Rockets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Smith with a screen on Irving. Pass to Chris. Here's Smith, covered by Boucher. Back to Chris. Nails the baby hook. Chris has got 19 points.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Gordon outside. Pass to Chris. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's Irving. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Irving's got 16 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Porter, the pass to Green. Shoots over Curry. And it's Green missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And here's Porter outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Durant against Gordon. Right side Curry. Lets it go from deep. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written.
Christopher, he's checked in for Gordon. And the Rockets with possession here. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Porter, the pass to Green. Smith with a screen on Curry. And here's Smith. Here's Christopher. Sinks it from distance.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Porter with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And the whistle blows as the basket counts.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
Free throw coming up. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Chris. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Now here's Porter. He's got 12. Smith with a screen on Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Now Porter, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Şengün, the screen. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Simmons. Give him 8. Pass to Mr. Perfect. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Now here's Porter. Here's Green. Now here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 12 points.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Simmons drives in. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's good. He hits another one. 71 points and no it. Harris is subbed in for Boucher. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nwaba comes in for Green.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
Irving against Porter. There's the steal. Irving with it. 16 points for him. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
Now here's Warren. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. His first shot attempt. Cuts off the pass. Here's Christopher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That was not a foul! In what world is that a foul?
They're more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition, the Ben Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Claxton, he's checked in for Irving. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in. Warren dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for the nice dunk.
Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Matthews. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by Houston. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Christopher. He's got 7. Misses off the left iron. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Simmons. Here's Mr. Perfect. There's the double team with Nwaba. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, the Rockets shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Matthews. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Christopher. No good. A bit long that time. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 8 assists in the game. Here's Matthews. Pass to Christopher. Here he goes. And here's Şengün. Outside Nwaba. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Nwaba's got 5 points.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
1:43 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Nets keep it alive. And there's the foul. It's on David Nwaba. That's his first.
MP? Oh, it's open.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Şengün. So the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Sumner. Now Warren. Here's the pick. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Gordon down low. He's covered by Warren. Gordon, the pass to Porter. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And he jams it home with authority.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
On the wing, Green. Şengün, the screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Pass to Claxton. Inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. And got it. Another basket. In for the Rockets. And that one misses. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mr. Perfect.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Warren. Deflected! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're
More draft picks. MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
Ain't nobody tougher than my Brooklyn boys.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Wow, we're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
Now the pass to Collins. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich, and finished off by Collins.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Pass to Boucher. Curry on the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target from three-point range. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Boucher passes to Mr. Perfect. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Barton sets a screen for Hunter. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to...
Here's Barton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Collins, a screen on Curry. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Durant against Hunter. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep three-point range, Hunter grabs the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins dishes to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. That three off the mark. Nets trail by 3. The pass to Mr. Perfect. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Mr. Perfect.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Collins, a screen on Irving. Here's Barton in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Irving against Barton. It's Durant on the wing. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Going inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated them.
Down low, here's Okongwu.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Boucher. Here's Mr. Perfect from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He dishes it to Barton. Collins setting the pick for Barton. Great D that time from Durant.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Boucher against Collins. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Pocket 6. Here's Barton. To the left side wing. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Tries again. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Collins has got 6.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
That one drops for him.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Where did you learn basketball anyway? Get a new mentor!
Good work, coach. Defense looks tight.
Here's Barton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... right now. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry. Then for the Hawks, Frank Kaminsky comes in for Okongwu. And it's Johnson in for Hunter. Here's Mr. Perfect. And the Nets, another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Got a piece of it. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Simmons passes to Mr. Perfect. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Shots good by Simmons.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Barton kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. Holiday finds Johnson. It's tipped. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. Oh, and the dunk by Warren.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barton against Irving. Now here's Barton. Tight defense on him. Makes it off the glass. Barton's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Simmons. He had 13 points in the win against Houston. Harris passes to Mr. Perfect. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Barton dishes to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Drops in the tray.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
He kicks to Barton. Back to Kaminsky. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kaminsky's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Martin passes to Griffin. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. It's deflected. Simmons with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Mr. Perfect. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Barton. Outside, Griffin. Holiday finds Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Misses off the right eye.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Bradley's checked in for Will Barton. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Bradley. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 8.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bradley with the ball. Griffin with it. Picked up by Harris. And the foul on Joe Harris. .26 seconds left to play in the first. Irving against Holiday. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Now Simmons. Over Griffin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the... Pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go
Mr.
in the quarter.
The guard set is Irving and Kerr. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the center. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Sounds cool.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Rockets had a huge night. He had an impressive game, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Durant against Collins.
Same to you, buddy. Same to you. Good take, KD. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up for me, y'all. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We are very close to getting to the playoffs. Awesome season. Only 9 losses.
Wide open look. And the Nets, another three.
It just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Passes to Brandt. Outside Griffin. Jacks up a three. Up the line by Atlanta.
And you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Durant. Sweet little forward. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Bradley has 3 not good. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that movie.
Become a more consistent scorer in this league.
I was always a huge Michael Myers fan.
Here's Simmons.
Oh, come on, Ben. Kick it back.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Come on, man.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Griffin. Griffin draws the double. And oh boy, a lot of contact here. Players from the guys that don't finish. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes
I sure hope so. Especially if it's going to be the very last installment of Halloween. I sure hope so.
3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
From 13, and Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 4 assists now tonight. The pass to Claxton. To the inside. Mr. Perfect. Count that bucket. 35 points for Mr. Perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Checked in for Atlanta.
Come on, baby, come on.
Here's Collins. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland. O'Connell with it. Now defended by Mr. Perfect. They get it again. Goes back up and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance.
Yeah. Honestly, the only Halloween film I can honestly say I did not enjoy too much was the Rob Zombie installment, the second one. I liked the first Rob Zombie installment. What's up, bro? Oh, you awake now? Good morning to you. I will unmute you. You were snoring earlier, bro. I had to mute your ass. What's up, bro? I said, what's up, bro? But you can't talk? Still waking up?
Now here's Durant. Nice ball going by Brooklyn. Here's Irving, and he drives in. Counted.
Take.
And the Nets lead by 19.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his
Hey, Picasso with the ball. Halloween 3 season of the Witches is a good film too. Yeah, I think that's actually one of my bro's favorite ones. Can you dig it? Ain't that one of your favorite ones? Halloween 3? I think that was one of his favorite Michael Myers. Take it up, Curry. Take it up.
Curry passes to Claxton.
Oh,
Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Perfect. Rebound by the Hawks.
I was highly contested too. Damn near green that bitch.
Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of
10-4, Roger that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Bless you.
Halloween 2 is my favorite with the hot tub thrill.
And he sinks the second.
Honestly, can tell you, I don't know which one my favorite is. I think H2O is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Of course, all the originals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one with the girl. I think that was his little cousin or niece or something.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Here's Collins.
Oh.
So it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
No, for me it was a piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
Many offenses revolve around the three ball.
I think they had that one on Netflix. Freddie vs. Jason.
With confidence and connecting at a good clip. Pew, 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 pew.
I want to get out there right now, Shaq. I feel like I can hit a few myself just watching this offense.
Come to your senses.
Okay.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Atlanta, on court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Will Barton is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Okonkwo into the foul now. The Hawks trail by 13.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually excited about getting to the playoffs and getting to the championship game. Becoming a world champ, you know? Getting closer. It's been a long season. It's 82. It's a 82 game season, and I don't play 5-minute quarters. I play 12-minute quarters, so it's been a long season. Ah, that's bullshit.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Okonkwo with it. Curry meets it. Gets it down to
81% contested. And early he made that bitch. Wet. Ah, come on, that's bullshit.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Here's Mr. Perfect.
Really?
Bogdanovich has got
Shooting slump.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Collins against Boucher. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots a three. Boucher with the rebound. Nets leading by 7. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 35. Boucher. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Boucher's got his first bucket of the night for Atlanta. They've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Here's Hunter. They get it back, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Calvin setting the bid for Bogdanovich.
Oh!
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play.
That was nice.
Very high percentage.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The long distance squeeze barrel. Mr. Perfect's got 38 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Bogdanovich looking around. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Mr. Perfect.
Ah! I rushed that shot. I need to slow it down.
Barton outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Irving. Lets it go.
Get that shit out of here, bitch.
And he recovers it. The Hawks trail by 8. Second chance shot. Connects the jumper
Get
drive.
the fuck out of here.
Barton's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, Barton, tons of confidence in his ability to just score the ball wherever it is.
Wet.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Atlanta calls timeout. Next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Take care, little buddy. God bless you. Enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Durant dishes to Irving. Boucher passes to Curry. The Nets looking to rebound now. Van showing some terrific range. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Nets leading by 10. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it. Guarded down by Durant. Bogdanovich wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 18 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Oh!
Zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Barton outside. To Collins. Here's Okongwu. Covered by Irving. Okongwu kicks to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Fucking John Collins.
Decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Bah!
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
passes to Collins. Irving against Barton. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Then for the Hawks, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Okongwu. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Will Barton. The pass to Bogdanovich. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. To the paint. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
The Hawks trail by 11. And here's Bogdanovich. 18 points for him. The dish to Holiday. Over Irving. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Bogdanovich. The Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Durant. To the inside, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Atlanta. Kicks to Collins. Collins, a screen on Curry. Here's Bogdanovich. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
And Simmons slams it in.
That boy, they heard that shit all the way down in Australia with that slam, boy. Damn, Benny Blanco.
Holiday surveying the floor. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Right side, Griffin. Shooting foul.
Who fouled who? I know they ain't call that shit on me.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
Bro, now I hit the ball. They better overturn that shit.
That when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How fast the action really is, and how. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Nets leading by 10. Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he has put on. What a kill!
Damn! Damn! That!
Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Mr. Perfect. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Hawks trail by 12. Holiday, the pass
If you
to
need that little exercise.
Johnson outside. Bogdanovich up top. Johnson sends the screen for Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And the net shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Irving passes to Mr. Perfect. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from short range. Nets leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good. That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Irving against Holiday. He kicks it to Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
The Hawks trail by 16. Now here is Holiday. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Mr. Perfect. Sumner. Holiday with the block. Outside Griffin. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Holiday dishes to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton. Avery Bradley, he's checked in. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Chris Boucher comes in for Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant's checked in for Warren. And Curry subbed in for Edmund Sumner. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Johnson. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Will Barton, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bradley. In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Mr. Perfect out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Barton kicks to Hunter. Collins looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich from the arc. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town. Change here. Okongwu's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Collins against Boucher. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. That shot missing. Nice D from Mr. Perfect. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Right wing. Clock is at 3. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And it's off from three-point range. There's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Simmons against Hunter. Dishes it to Barton. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, Barton takes some tough shots, used to making them. He did there.
The Hawks trail by 18. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
I don't know why the hell he ain't drive it in and dunk it, yo.
Back to Collins. Boucher with the steal. Outside, KD. Pass to Boucher. Here's Mr. Perfect. Doubled by Okongwu. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Love the heart on defense.
Collins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich passes to Barton. Collins dishes to Barton. Okongwu with the elbow. Shot clock at 6. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Nets leading by 18. Boucher kicks to Simmons. Here's Mr. Perfect. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Barton with a screen on Curry. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. It's Barton on the wing. This one for 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up. And the defense better be aware of him there.
Simmons passes to Durant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Durant's got 22.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Mr. Perfect. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
To the middle, here's Mr. Perfect, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Barton finds Bogdanovich. That's tipped. Durant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Collins in the post, working on Boucher. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So
effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brooklyn.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats one, and it's denied. To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect, and another one.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no... for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and has become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing.
Getting closer to the playoffs, y'all. Getting real close to the playoffs. NBA playoffs right around the corner, y'all. I'm excited.
Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, your teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
And it's Clarkson missing. Now Irving. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Clarkson with a screen on Irving. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. They get it again. Here's Mr. Perfect. Let's go with a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Timeout called. The Jazz. A tough loss coming.
They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Clarkson. Vanderbilt with a screen. Lets it go from 11. And it's Clarkson missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Irving. Baseline jumper right on the money.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, contact is not going to prohibit Kyrie Irving from scoring. This guy has great instincts.
They need this. Clarkson attacking. And he sinks the layup.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Boucher. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Mr. Perfect from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. He has 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Clarkson. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one goes in as he's fouled.
Great defense and
Free
keep
throw.
on their toes.
Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night.
And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it.
You're just too good. Don't stop shooting.
Now the Nets with it. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2 on the wing. Durant. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Horton Tucker. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Well, that's the 6'9" frame of Chris Boucher. Send it back, young sir.
Utah with the ball. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Puts one up from 19.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Clock at 6. Another shot.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And the net's another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Clarkson with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. To the paint. And here's Vanderbilt. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Curry passes to Boucher and finished off by Boucher.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Vanderbilt, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Mr. Perfect from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Irving. Here's Conley. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Irving, no good. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Conley against Irving. Clarkson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Clarkson's got 5 points.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Durant. Again, the Nets score.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Durant.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Clarkson against Curry. Pass to Irving. Lets it go. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the layup falls. 23 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Now here's Conley. Horton Tucker on the wing. Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Unloads. Clarkson grabs a miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Back to Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. Rebound Brooklyn.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game.
Coach, feed that pig. He's hot right now. Believe in yourself, MP. Yo, man, I'm open all day. They ain't seeing me. Keep firing.
Simmons, the pass to Warren. To the middle, and stolen by Sexton. Inside, here's Gay. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Irving, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 18 points. And now the Nets on the break. Nice shot by Simmons.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that one, good. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Butler against Irving. Kept alive. And he banks in the layup.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Brooklyn.
And that one falls.
His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
With the lead they have, you might think they... start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Butler finds Sexton. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Irving. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter.
Took too long.
Mr. Perfect shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 23 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The Jazz again can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Warren, shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside for Butler. Looking to end the run. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Outside Sexton. Good D by Harris. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout. A wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Keep coaching him up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Edmund Sumner, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had
What?
an unbelievable amount of points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this...
Really went after him.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside Sexton. Fires from 14. It doesn't go for him. Clark checked in for Sexton.
Looking solid, MP. I love it.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Clarkson, good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
What?
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Conley. Now here's Gay. Back to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Conley nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 34.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Conley. Back to Clarkson. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect from deep. The shot comes out. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Clarkson outside. Fires it. A quick shot there. It's off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Sumner. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the inside. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Conley.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Back to Irving. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drains the triple.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Conley passes to Gay. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Sumner. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Utah calls timeout, and every team has it.
it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Boucher's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Clarkson. He's got 12. Pass to Gay. Vanderbilt, a screen on Boucher. 4 on the clock. Gay's shot is good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Sumner. Durant with a screen on Conley. Here's Sumner. And he buries his first look. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Conley passes to Gay. Gay, a screen on Curry. Here's Clarkson. It's good. And he drew contact on this.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Huge crowds.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
There's a double team with Vanderbilt. Pass to Durant. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Sumner. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Gay. And it's good. Fought through contact. Line.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Now here's Curry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Sumner. Back to Boucher. Here's Mr. Perfect from deep three-point range.
Wow.
And Conley grabs the miss. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Buries it from 3.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Pass to Mr. Perfect.
What?
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 43 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Vanderbilt finds Clarkson.
Who's watching here?
Screen by Gay. The 3 is up. And it's Clarkson missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. The three-pointer off the mark.
That was a green.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. To the paint. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Gay. Clarkson's got 20 points. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Over Boucher. And it's Gay with the miss. The Nets have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Mr. Perfect. And they recover it. From deep.
Come on, baby. Oh, my God.
Rebound, Utah.
Oh, wow. I might score now.
Pass to Clarkson. Gay, a screen on Curry. Now Conley. Here's the 3. No good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Mr. Perfect. 43 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
and the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Gay finds Conley. Pass to Abaji. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Gay. Connects on the 17-footer. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Sumner. He's got 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. On target from range.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Gay outside. Gay, a screen on Curry. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Curry. Gordon Tucker on the wing. And there's a pick. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. That one drops for him. 6 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Curry. Conley up top. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. The Nets shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Timeout call.
I see you face blowing a kiss.
That'll be good.
For Utah, Butler comes in for Conley. Here's Sumner. He's got 5. Pass to Harris. The 3. Rebounded by Butler. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Sexton with it. Oh, good D by Boucher. And the Nets shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And he gets that one.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Pass to Abaji. Gay, a screen on Warren. To the inside. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Inside. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Butler. Cans it with nobody near him. And Brooklyn's shooting it very well. 52% during the second. And he lobs it up top. And it's rejected. Here's Abaji. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They double him with Harris. Outside Butler. Here's Abaji. Puts it up. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Harris outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. That one goes. Count it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the middle. All by himself. And finished off by Boucher.
Now, Chris Boucher has great ability to run in transition as a big. You've got to keep up.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets building an insurmountable.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Nets.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement. Guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Nets shooting at a very efficient 67%. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Vanderbilt and Kessler are inside. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Here's Vanderbilt after the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Conley's got 6.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Conley passes to Clarkson. The floater. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Conley. And here's Vanderbilt. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clarkson's got 22.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Lets the 3 fly. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Back to Conley. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle. He'll head.
regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
And when you look at Jarrett Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, but because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Mr. Perfect outside for Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So the Nets making a switch here. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Conley finds Clarkson. Launches it. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Curry. Outside Irving. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Just a millisecond.
Keep scoring. Raise your average. Raise the team.
Gay against Boucher. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. The 3 ball. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
To the paint. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Boucher on the screen. Goes up with it again. And it's finished off by Warren as he lays it in. Warren's gotten his second bucket.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Pass to Abaji. To the middle. Here's Gay. So it'll be 2 free throws.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Azubuike's checked in.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Warren. Pass to Harris. Boucher right side. Here's Mr. Perfect. From deep. Abaji with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gay. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Gay's got 10 points in the game.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside Sexton. Over Harris. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball.
And teams deciding to change it up. Timeout called, the Jazz. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. We've got Joe Harris, Seth Curry is out there with Edmund Sumner. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find.
These names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Here's Abaji. Free throw drops for Conley. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
And count it! So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most...
$69.09. Oh shit. Playoffs right around the corner, y'all.
GG hum.
Sorry about that, my peoples. I had to take a brief intermission.
In the house.
Oh no, how did it go?
You know.
Look out there, MP.
You're the one in charge.
Let's go, Nets! Brooklyn, baby!
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Feeds to Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got the game going here with the first basket for Brooklyn.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Russell, no luck. The Nets on offense. The drive by KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Durant, the pass to Boucher. Passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Irving. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Count it.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
To the inside, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nets leading by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, you've got to be aggressive defensively, no doubt. But at the same time, you don't want to send good shooters to the line. Play hard, be aggressive, but under control.
And here's Russell following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Russell. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Now, here's Boucher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Boucher against Towns. The dish to Russell. Over Irving. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Boucher passes to Mr. Perfect. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here is Russell. He had 25 points last game. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 6. Nets leading by 8. The pass to Boucher. Here's Mr. Perfect. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Edwards. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Towns finds Russell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Russell's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Russell against Irving. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Edwards passes to Gobert. Russell looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 20.
Trading him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. They need this. Gobert, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect's got 15 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Russell finds Towns. Outside Edwards. From about 19 feet, doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Russell. And, you know, the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. The feed to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Katie. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Russell with it. Now defended by Mr. Perfect.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Back to KD. Four on the clock. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Timberwolves trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving against Russell. Outside Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 now.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rebounded by the Nets. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Durant just inside the line. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in on a nice move, that time from Mr. Perfect.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. In for Chris Boucher. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Curry. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Batum in for Russell. And on the way from Irving for 3. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. 19-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Warren, good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And here's Edwards. Now the pass to Reed. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Simmons is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's DJ Warren. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Sumner in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Here's Mr. Perfect. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Outside, Simmons. To the paint, here's Mr. Perfect, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Noel passes to Batum. There's the pick. Anderson outside. From downtown, the Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Batum. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, that's an and one. Way to go,
3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Noel. Now here's Towns. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Shot clock at 5. Edwards can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually side.
Here's Russell. He has 5. Pass to Towns. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Boucher finds Harris. Clock at 6. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 30 points for Mr. Perfect.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
From the wing. Towns, no luck. The Nets on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Towns. Ball's knocked loose. Boucher passes to Warren. Mr. Perfect.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Towns in the corner. All sorts of time. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving passes to Mr. Perfect. Drills the 3-pointer. Mr. Perfect's got 35 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Reed kicks to Russell. Over Irving. And it's Russell missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Mr. Perfect can't hit. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing in, playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for Minnesota, a pair of #1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, then it's Russell. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Russell. And Curry pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Durant kicks to Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 8 points.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
Russell passes to Gobert. And yes, it's good. 14 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Noel. Drops in the layup for 2. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Gobert. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Mr. Perfect. Irving passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Gobert.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Deep 2 from Russell. And that one goes long.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And he gets the bucket.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Noel. A three-pointer is right on target. Noel's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against Utah was all business. He finished with 66 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he loved it.
His contributions, when he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Another shot. The rebound by KD.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Russell's got 11 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Simmons comes in for Chris Boucher. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Curry. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Edwards passes to Gobert. Whistle blows, bucket.
Slow down, ref. Let them
Three-point play.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Noel passes to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Irving kicks to Simmons. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the net, another three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Noel passes to Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Irving kicks to Durant. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense.
Checked in for the Nets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Here's Noel. 5 points in the game. They set the screen. Here's McDaniels, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and
What's up? What's up? Sorry about that. I was muted. How you doing? If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Passes it to Irving.
On my way to the playoffs. It's been a long season.
From distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Now here's Reed. D right on him. And he comes up with the deuce. Reed's got 6.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Noel. He has 5. Kicks it to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Anderson the screen. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Sumner passes to Mr. Perfect. Outside Irving. Wing shot on the way. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
With the drive. Here's Mr. Perfect. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA who averaged at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Reed for the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Irving dishes to Warren. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he dunks it down.
Well, nice dime that time from Warren. He's a scorer, but showing you right there, he can pass it too.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Here's Irving. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Anderson kicks to Reed. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Sumner passes to Mr. Perfect. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The pass to Reed. Anderson against Simmons. Now Anderson, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. It's more of the same from the first 3.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in
You're
there.
the man, MP. Let's do this.
To reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
We've got Mr. Perfect. Joe Harris is out there with Warren, and it's Sumner in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Here's Gobert. And he battles for the ball.
Get the fuck out of here.
Second chance bucket. Gobert's got 21.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Pass to Warren. Here's Claxton. Outside Warren. Brooklyn needs to get on the shot here.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Edwards with it. He kicks it to Towns. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's the pass to Edwards. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get...
Here, Curry's checked in. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Minnesota. No luck that time either. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Batum brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Outside, Towns sinks the triple. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Minnesota's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that's an intentional foul. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front.
And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And now they decide.
And the situation.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Here's Sumner. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Sumner's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And so they...
It's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna take a break. I've been balling my ass off, but when I come back, we will finish these last couple games and we will be in the playoffs. 1, 2, 3 games and in the playoffs. We're 70-9 right now. We have the best season in the NBA. I was trying to go for the best season in NBA history. Next season, I'm definitely going for a perfect season. But I'm gonna try to go with at least just those 9 losses. I believe Chicago Bulls, they went 72-10. They held that record for a couple decades, and then Golden State actually beat their record for the most wins and less losses in the season. I think they were 74-9. So that's what I'm gonna try to go for. So that being said, yeah, it'll be 1, 72, 73. It'll be 73-9. Oof. It's gonna be epic, guys. It's gonna be epic. So yeah, stay tuned. Drop a thumbs up. Make sure you click that notifications because when I come back, it's gonna be on. Yeah. I'll take a little break. Get something to eat, all that good stuff. When I come back, we're gonna be balling. Thumbs up, y'all.